Stuck in Vermont.
I don't know, the satisfaction of buying something from your neighbor it just gives you a good feeling.
Welcome to Stuck in Vermont, brought to you by 7 Days. My name's Ava Solberger. We're here at the Burlington City Hall in Burlington, Vermont for the 21st Annual Women's Festival of Crafts.
How's my bow?
Bow's looking good.
Okay.
A peach raspberry. This is pretty cool.
That I'm gonna have to try on. And then look at this.
Everybody says to me, oh my God, where'd you get those earrings? Those are so amazing.
There are about 63 vendors here, about 70 women selling their recycled, upcycled, handmade wares.
Hey you have electrified me. You put a spring in my step. Oh, you make me feel so free.
The Women's Fest Craft. And whenever I type it, I want a woman symbol.
It's all women, all awesome women, great artists. A lot of us do this full time.
I love shopping here. I saved my pennies so I could come support local women artisans in our community.
It's just wonderful seeing all these different women and what they're producing and how creative our community is.
It's a great cross-section. I like the fact it sort of feels like it's two generations. There are women who have been doing this show forever.
Most of my artist friends from Burlington are here, and so it's kind of like old home day.
We really try to encourage new women artisans to try it out. So many of them are here for the first time.
I'm always just struck by the amount of imagination and creativity that goes into people's work.
Knitting has become popular again, some very cool crocheted things, and a lot of upcycled and recycled things.
Also, it's just like such variety. There's a little something for everybody.
Coming to the show for about 10 years, and I'm a hand weaver. I weave wool blankets and rag rugs.
I'm selling greeting cards. I make greeting cards, 3 different lines, collage and linoleum print and photo.
Making a tree.
And what are you going to use the tree for?
I'm going to put it in my stained glass.
I'm wearing Marie Davis Creations, these really beautiful earrings that are made out of Fimo clay.
This is my 20-year anniversary at this show in this spot.
Wrap skirts inspired by aprons. My thing is I use new designer fabrics combined with vintage and recycled fabrics.
I make hand-knit felted wool pillows, one of a kind, the little knobbly bobblies. And so these are hand-knit with needles. I like bright, bold graphic designs.
Self-expression, my own boss, my own hours.
Well, I've been crafting for a really long time. I started with glass 20 years ago.
I've been working with this medium for 23 years.
I've been weaving for 30 years. I love it. I really can't stop. I love colors and I love yarn. I love making things that keep people warm and beautify their homes.
It's just great to be able to do what you love and make a living, right? You know that.
There are a lot of things that are recycled and upcycled, and they're especially prevalent here.
I make rag rugs, which have centuries-old tradition, and that was also recycling. You took your old clothes and made them into rugs for the floor. Suddenly it's in fashion again, but I'm really doing it the old-fashioned way.
I've been doing it before it was in vogue.
Yeah, now it's in vogue.
Yeah, now it's in vogue, so it's very trendy. And
Upcycled is when you take an existing object, like a shirt, and you make it into something new that sort of increases its value. You can still tell that this had something to do with a button-down shirt at one point. Still does a little bit, yeah.
Well, you don't really need to use new stuff if the old stuff is still usable.
Oh, I think there's definitely a resurgence of crafting. Yeah, absolutely. Although, I mean, it's kind of a timeless thing. People love making things.
Sometimes I wish that I was in my 20s right now and in the midst of this craft craze, but people are really appreciating handcrafted items. And
I think there's a resurgence of kind of do-it-yourself and making things, and hopefully there's a resurgence of less buying crap at Walmart.
I have yet to start shopping, but I'm starting here because this is where the best merchandise is.
What is it, like 79 cents of the dollar is turned back into the local economy? Wouldn't you rather be supporting your local designer seamstress?
Keeps the money here in Burlington instead of sending it off to some big corporate headquarters somewhere.
Rather than typing in some numbers into your computer and having the truck come deliver a box. It's not the same as seeing it, touching it. It's more rewarding to shop this way.
Well, I think in a time where we communicate a lot online and we don't communicate so much face-to-face, I think people really do appreciate coming back together. come here and to have a face-to-face exchange and get excited about the new products we're all working on.
And so I touch it when I want it with 10 fingers of handmade love, handmade love, handmade love.
Gotta go. I have shopping to do. We'll get stuck around with you again real soon. I've just been admiring my grandmother's quilts of late. I just love like the mixture of fabric.
That's what inspires me. My grandmother was a quilter too, and she had the most amazing way of combining unlikely fabrics in really dynamic ways, and she just used what she had, you know, bits of old clothing and whatnot.